All right. Hey, Facebook Live. Hope you are doing well. We are live. This is a pre-TEDx talk with the daddy blogger, digital nomad, Ricky Shetty. How are you, Ricky? He's
Doing
doing
amazing,
well.
Nathan. I'm less than 48 hours away from my TEDx talk, so super excited, Nathan.
Awesome. Well, he's joining us right now. I think he is in, is it Tacloban City in the Philippines? He's the digital nomad. Obviously, the Wi-Fi speeds are very, very low, so this is going to be very, very short. But the reason that we set this up is because a couple of us in the Get Accepted course actually got accepted, and you and our friend Jen, who's also a digital blogger, Jen on a Jet Plane, you're giving your first talks on the same day at two different sides of the world. So how are you feeling? It's less than 48 hours to go, Ricky.
I'm actually feeling quite good. I'm feeling quite confident, very excited. There is a little bit of nervousness, but I think I just put myself in a state where I chose to be positive, and I chose to distract myself. Like I went for a massage, went for a movie, walked along the beach here, and I just felt if I worry, then I'm just going to keep worrying. So I had to make a decision to be positive and focus on the audience. That's one of the keys I found. It's like, it's not about me, it's about the impact I'm going to make. So actually, today, what I did, Nathan, I went to the venue and I walked around the venue, saw the stage, practiced from stage. How I was in the audience, I was just practicing. I actually sat in the audience. It has really helped me.
It sounds like we are. All right. It sounds like we are encountering a little bit of digital nomad challenges right here. I am actually muting Ricky. I didn't know that I could do that. No disrespect to Ricky, but it looks like we are frozen right now. But you can see he is on his way. I am looking forward to this. And at some point, we are going to have a feed that is workable. It may be. It may be not this particular session, but I wanted to at least give you just kind of a bird's eye view of what it's like about 36 to 48 hours ahead of your talk. Looks like we got Ricky back. Yes. Ricky, can you summarize? I muted you because we were getting some really weird little stuttery Wi-Fi stuff. So can you summarize what you were just telling us?
Yeah, of course. So I actually went to the venue. It's actually being held in a movie cinema inside a shopping center. So I went to the venue. I actually practiced myself going up on the stage. I practiced sitting in the audience and kind of getting how the audience would feel looking at the speakers. So I put myself in the state of being ready. So overall, I'm quite confident, very excited. And of course, there's a little bit of nerves, like any type of public speaking. There will be some degree of nervousness, but I distracted myself by going to the beach. I actually had a massage and I went to a movie. So I'm feeling good overall, Nathan.
All right. Hey, we got some social love from Oziel, our friend. He says, Ricky, Ricky, Ricky.
Oziel's a good buddy of mine. Hey, Oziel.
Isn't he great?
Thanks for your support.
Mr. Houston podcaster, from what I see. So, yes. Ricky, let's talk about this. And this is going to be my last question because I don't know how long the Wi-Fi is going to hold up for us. But one of the things that my speaker coaches always kind of asked me right up until kind of the last couple of days, which drove me crazy. And I think I did it to you. I do it to other people in our Get Accepted course. And it kind of drives you guys crazy. I'm always asking you about the ending or the start or what you're really going to do to show the transformation. And I know for me, I had like a flash when I was on John Maxwell's stage about 5 years ago. Very, very competitive process. It was before TEDx for me or anything else. And it was like my coach was asking me, how are you going to show and make people feel the trend? And I'm like, I don't know. I got a flash the night before and I did something and it worked. And you just told me you were asking me, hey, how do I stand out? How do I become a purple cow? And I'm like, Ricky, don't let Ernie or Bert, the Muppet characters from Sesame Street, don't be Ernie, don't be Bert, just be yourself, and don't let your brain try to distract you from what you've done. And at the same time, stay open to any really good ideas that really match your brand. What did you just tell me that you came up with? This is brilliant. And of course, we have a, a lag as soon as as soon as I'm quiet. Interesting. When we wait for Ricky to get back here with us, I am Ricky. Yeah, just interrupt me when you're there. But um, what Ricky was saying earlier is a great thing to do when you get on site. You want to check out that venue. You want to physically be present in the venue. You want to get there early, if at all possible. You want to walk out on stage. You want to start visualizing and taking pictures with your mind and seeing those seats filled and really getting there in the place so that you're physically there and you're able to see yourself and picture the successful delivery of your talk. I hope we get Ricky back because I just asked him the second question. This is the thing with digital nomads. If you're a podcaster, if you're doing Facebook Lives, you have to have a little bit of extra grace sometimes for digital nomads because the Wi-Fi, it's almost like interplanetary space travelers or something. If you're interviewing an astronaut, be prepared for there to be tech issues and for the feed to go down. Also with people joining us from the other side of the world. So I think the answer to that last question that I asked, I think we're going to have to leave it hanging, or you're going to have to follow Ricky over at the Digital Nomad, Ricky Shetty, Shetty. Go to his website, go to his social feeds, and you'll be able to see what he's about to do. And it's absolutely brilliant. I'm going to leave you with that cliffhanger, and we're going to have other probably phone interviews today with hopefully Jen Ruiz, Jen on a Jet Plane, another travel blogger who ironically is also giving her first TEDx talk this weekend. And she's in the Get Accepted course as well. I am just so really thankful. The hashtag is 100 talks in 100 days. That's what we're trying to do here. And, we got 98 to go. And really, if you haven't given your talk yet, you really need to get accepted so that you can give your talk to change the world. Oziel, those international calls are challenging. Yes, they are, especially when you're doing a Facebook Live. The struggle is real because it's kind of tricky here because it's like, hey, Tazim, haven't talked to Tazim in a while. This is awesome. Yeah, I give you big hands as well. It's like we want to have the best caliber audio, right, from the podcaster side and from the variety side and from the guest side. We want to feature people who are digital nomads all over the world, and that kind of adds to the mystique and the glory of the whole thing. And sometimes there's a little bit of a downside here. So it looks like Ricky is back in the green room. After all of that talking, it looks like he's back. Let's see how this goes. Ricky, welcome back, my friend.
Yes.
All right. Well, hey, so I was just about to build up
welcome to the show.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's here. So
back.
He's back, but he's still slow. So we're gonna see how we do this here. Ricky, just to ask my former question again, what was the big solution that you just became aware of really a day or two before your big opening?
The typical person who's a TEDx speaker, they'll walk onto the stage. I don't want to walk on the stage, so I was like thinking, how can I be creative and unique and different? I can't really hang glide. I can't paraglide. I can't bungee jump my way onto the stage. If I could, I'd probably bungee jump my way down there to the stage. So I thought of something like, what's local to the Philippines? And in the Philippines, they have something called tricycles. Basically, it's a driver, and then there's a small little pedicab attached to the tricycle. And I got permission from the shopping mall to actually use the tricycle in my speech. So we're actually going to hire a tricycle just from the streets, and we're going to bring it up the service cargo
And he's slowing down again. I love it. Uh, well, okay. So just to try to summarize this, what Ricky is calling a tricycle, I may be really ignorant and off here, but in the Philippines, what we're calling a tricycle is like what it would be a rickshaw. What would be a rickshaw in India, basically a pedaled tricycle. So he's gonna, if I understand correctly, um, come out on a like a rickshaw type thing being pedaled out there, and it really just fits very well. Now, Ricky, you are like speaking to me in slow motion. I hope this is going to work. Let's try to unmute you again. And again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful here, but it is difficult to for the audience to listen to. Let's see how we're doing here. Ricky, you back with me? I don't know. He's kind of pulling back in slow motion here. This is so fun. All right. So Tazim, thanks so much for commenting. Hey, Tazim's in Get Accepted. Nice to be here. Hi, Ricky. So excited for you. We got Annie. These are all friends of mine too. Ricky, you back?
Annie, cool.
Yeah, there she is.
Yes, I'm back.
All right. So my question to you, I had to mute you. And there he goes again. So my question to Ricky is really, is this tricycle, is it like a rickshaw, or is this a one-person tricycle that you're going to pedal yourself out, or is someone else going to pedal you out on this thing? And we may need to find the answer to that later, my friends. All right. So to summarize everything with what Ricky was saying, and we'll get back to Ricky for the closure here. Are you back with us? This is going to be the final try. Oh, this is so slow. This is so fun. Oh, this is a lot of fun. Ricky, we're going to catch up to you later, my friend. And just to summarize what Ricky was able to do, show up early, get in your venue, walk out on the stage, and make sure that you can visualize yourself successfully out there. It's so important to do that. And if you can't do that, it's not the end of the world. But certainly if you're going to put all the talk behind getting your talk accepted and then actually showing up at the event, you want to show up early. You want to put everything on your side that you possibly can. So thanks, everybody, for your comments. And we're going to go, actually, you know what? We're going to give it one more try here with Ricky. Hey, Ricky.
Hey, thanks everyone for joining us on this live stream. Apologies about the internet, but hey, this is all part of the digital nomad journey. You never know when you're gonna have good Wi-Fi. Thanks for joining us, everyone. And once the TEDx video goes live, I will be sharing it. I actually hired a private videographer too to record a backup. That's a good suggestion as well.
That's a very good suggestion. Yeah.
You know, like even if you can get your own photographer, it's always good to protect what you want to have happen. So for me, I want to have amazing pictures, amazing videos, and I'm not going to rely on someone else to provide that for me, because you never know what could happen. I've heard nightmare stories where the video is lost, the hard drive where the videos are crashed, and then sometimes the audio didn't record. So instead of relying on the team or the official videographer, I hired my own. And it's quite cheap to do it here. It's like, about $30 to get a video done. So it wasn't a big, investment. And it's good to support the locals as well. So for about $30, I'm able to get my own video. And then I can put that on my own YouTube channel. And I'll be sharing that next week once I get it back from the videographer. Yes, someone's saying, I love the idea of coming onto the rickshaw. Yeah, I just thought of a creative entrance. And of course, coming onto the rickshaw is connected to travel. I'm going to have a great call to action at the end where I find with a lot of TEDx talks, they sometimes focus more on theory. Okay, it's good to travel, so I'm traveling, so you do it as well. For my talk, I've made it a strong call to action where people are going to get into the state of imagining they're traveling somewhere. And then they're all going to shout out, and I'm giving away a little bit of a teaser here. They're all going to shout out the place that they're visualizing they're going to go to. So you're going to have like 100 people in the room all shouting out like Antarctica, North Pole, Eiffel Tower, the Colosseum, right? So there's going to be a huge energy rush in the room. And I really want to activate the audience and get them engaged to follow their own travel dreams. So Yeah, once again, apologies for the internet here, but thanks for everyone's support. I'm so grateful for everyone. Nathan, thanks for coaching me through this, and thanks for all the friends and all. And super grateful for this opportunity to impact the world through the brand. Muchas gracias, they say. Salamat.
All right, take care, everybody. And this is a beta group that we have right now to get accepted, and this is really, really important. If you want to get accepted for 2019, start reaching out to Ricky. Start reaching out to me. We want you to get accepted. This is really, really important to have this vehicle for your existing brand and your existing best-selling books that Ricky already has. This is something to launch you to yet another level of success. We want to do that for you. And with that, thanks for watching, and take care, everybody.
Bye-bye. See you guys. Thank you.